Hi everyone, welcome back. And I'm Patricia, and if you're new here, welcome. On this channel, I talk things related to wellness, lifestyle, therapeutic experiences, and business. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you on some hand strengthening exercises that you can do if you're someone who have injured your hand, or maybe you have experienced a stroke, or you maybe know someone, maybe a family member or friend who may have experienced a stroke, and they need to get started to train and strengthen the muscles of the hand to aid in recovery so that they can regain functionality again to use their hand. What I'm going to be sharing with you in this video is using items that you may have already lying around your home that we can use as therapy tools that can help you to strengthen your hand. And the first item that we're going to use is a water bottle. That is all you need for this particular exercise. You just need a water bottle filled with water, perhaps a 500 ml bottle. And to begin, what you're going to do is we're going to sit at a table and you're going to place your affected hand on the table. Place the water bottle in your affected hand, keeping your hands and fingers fully relaxed. Curl your fingers to grip the water bottle in your hand, rolling your fingers in towards the water bottle. Hold for 10 seconds, then release and ungrip the water bottle, opening back out your fingers to touch the table. You can repeat this for 10 to 20 times for about 3 sets. And this is the first exercise. We can also do another kind of exercise using the water bottle again, but in another way. And how we're going to do this is this time we're going to do it much more like a bicep curl, except using only your wrist. And to do this, grip the water bottle as before, and then use your next hand to prop and lift the affected hand off the table while on your elbow. Bend your wrist, rolling in the water bottle towards you, and then roll it back away from you. It's similar to a bicep curl, but instead just using your wrist. And we will repeat this, or you will repeat this for 10 to 20 times for 3 sets. And the next item that we can use, or we're going to use, is a towel or a rag. You're going to use a towel or a rag to do some strengthening exercises called an isometric exercise. All you have to do is bunch up or crunch up the towel or rag in your hand and squeeze it as hard as you can for about 15 seconds. Another way you can do this is to use a rag in a bowl of water and squeeze the water from the rag. Repeat this for about 10 times for 3 sets using whichever method you prefer. Doing this isometric exercise increases muscle strength and size without putting any strain on the joint. And the next item that we're going to use is some coins. We all know that we have some coins lying around the house somewhere. So let's put them to use in this particular exercise. This strength building exercise using coins is called a coin drop exercise. So to do this, get a few coins, perhaps 8 to 10 of them. Start by placing the coins one at a time in a row in the palm of your affected hand. Then use your thumb to slide one coin down onto your index finger so that you end up pinching the coin with your index finger and thumb. Place the coin down on the table, keeping the other coins in your hand using your other fingers folded in. You can repeat this and place each coin down on the table one at a time until all are on the table. Repeat this for about 3 sets, placing all the coins down, picking them back up again, and putting all back down on the table. Do this for about 3 sets. So for our 4th exercise, we're going to be using a hammer. So sit comfortable in a chair and hold the handle of the hammer in the middle. Supinate your hand so your palm faces upwards. Then pronate your hand so your palm faces downwards. Maintain a slow and controlled movement and do not let the hammer pull your wrist over to one side. Therefore, try your best to hold it firmly in the middle. You can repeat this 10 times for about 3 sets. Next exercise, we're going to use a sponge. Hold a sponge in your affected hand and squeeze the sponge as hard as you can and then release. This is another type of isometric exercise that strengthens the muscles and increases muscle strength without putting strain on the joints. You can either do this with a dry sponge or you can use the sponge in a bowl of water and squeeze the water from the sponge. Squeeze the sponge for about 15 seconds and then release. Repeat this for about 10 times for 3 sets. Our 6th exercise now will be with the use of a tool that we all have, or I think most persons have, is a tweezer. Using a tweezer is an excellent way to increase your pinch strength. Get some small objects like beads, buttons, some peas or seeds, and pick them up and transfer them from the container they're in to another container or area on the table. Using your affected hand, hold the tweezer and pick up the small object one at a time and place it in another container or area on the table. Keep your focus and do this for about 3 sets, but it depends on how much of the items you have in the container, but try to remove all and then repeat it again for about 3 sets. Next, we have a clothespin. A clothespin is another tool that can be used to increase pinch strength. What you do with the affected hand, hold the end of the clothespin or clipper and squeeze it until it opens and then release it to let it close. Do this for about 10 times for about 3 sets. And our 8th exercise is using a rubber band. Place a rubber band or 2 around your 5 fingers of the affected hand and slowly open them out and spread your fingers apart as wide as you can. Again, move slowly in a controlled manner to gain the maximum benefit of this strengthening exercise. You can do this for about 10 times for about 3 sets. Number 9, using a pen. And using a pen, this exercise is called the grip and release. Place a pen on the side of the table and then grip it with your thumb and index finger. Slide the pen across the table and release it. Make sure you grip the pen gently, using as little force as possible to move the pen. Repeat this for about 10 to 15 times back and forth across the table. And our last and final item is using a pencil. So we're going to be doing something called spin the pencil. And to do this, place the pencil on the table and use your thumb and index finger to spin it. Try not to use your shoulder during this movement, similar to what I'm doing as a demonstration here. You really want to isolate your thumb and index finger. Increase the speed of the spin as you improve with strength and coordination. Do this for about 10 to 15 times for about 3 sets. So we're done. So these are some strengthening exercises that you can do at home to strengthen your hand, to gain that strength again, to regain that functionality again, so that you can get back to doing the things that you love to do. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you try these exercises, and if you do, leave a comment below. Let me know how it's going for you. But most importantly, know that recovery is a process, and I want you to be gentle on yourself. I want you to have patience with yourself and just practice doing the exercises. And the more you do it, the more strength you will gain in your hand, and the more functionality will come back. So if you found that this video was helpful to you and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to like and subscribe and hit the post notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload new videos like this. So thank you everyone, and until our next video, take care, stay well, bye bye.